Hello, everybody. This is Hashtagitude again with another Marketing Monday. I'm William Thompson. Helene's not here. She's in Montana visiting family, but I will be talking to you about internet safety and keeping all of your things secure and safe online. It's kind of redundant, just said that. Um, who we are, we are Hashtagitude digital marketing firm located in Denver. We can help you with all of your needs: SEO, SEM, graphic design, photography, social media. Um, but let's dive into the meat of this. Um, Internet safety. For one, let's understand that there are all type of different cyber attacks. Some malicious, some aren't. Some are just mistakes that people make on their own that leave themselves vulnerable. Um, but let's define what a cyber attack is first. Wikipedia defines it as an offensive maneuver employed by nation states, individuals, groups, or organizations that target computer information systems, infrastructure, computer network, or personal computer devices by various means. Um, these cyber attacks go into computers with the intent to steal, alter, or destroy specified information. Very targeted attacks, very well orchestrated. There are two types. There is synthetic attacks. I hope I'm saying that right. They are malicious software, which includes viruses, worms, Trojan horses, and other things, which we'll be talking about later. Then there are also semantic attacks. These modify and disseminate information, whether it be false or true. Doesn't really matter. It's just putting out a lot of things at once. Try to confuse you. What else do we have here? We have different types of malware. Now let's talk about this because this is important. They come in all kind of different shapes and sizes. They use links. They are downloadable, and they basically just inject certain type of software into your computer that destroys it. So we have Trojan forms of malware. That's software that enters into. It's not software. It's a virus that's on the tail end of software that you believe to be legitimate. So you can get oh, we're back. We have a little connection issue. You can get an email saying that the Microsoft Word wants you to upgrade their package or something like that. You click accept, download, and in that download, there's actually some kind of virus that's in there that you are installing to your own computer, like the Trojan War with the horse that goes into Greek and does all that. A virus. A virus is a piece of code that's capable of copying itself and typically has detrimental effects. So let's say that same Trojan horse from earlier gets into your computer. If it's a virus, now it's just multiplying and it's growing and growing and growing in your computer, spreading to different computers. Anything that you connect or share with, it's a virus. It's spreading. You're sick. Your computer's sick. Ransomware. That is a type of malware that goes into your computer and locks it up, shuts it down until a certain amount of money is paid. Usually that money is in Bitcoin, which is the currency of the internet. Until you do that, then the hackers release the certain information that they had locked, or they give you a special code to put in and you're fine. That kind of attack is really gaining popularity recently. That was the attack, which was WannaCry, which demanded $300 from people to unlock the computers. The same with the more recent one, Petya. There was an incident in California where the California hospital had to pay up $17,000 in Bitcoins for all their systems to be released or not messed up. There is another one called drive-by download. It's when a program is automatically downloaded to a computer without users' knowledge or consent. These attacks occur by clicking links, or downloads, any other kind of things like that into your computer. An easy way to prevent this attack is to keep your software up to date, This will prevent drive-by downloads, which are often inserted through out-of-date plugins and old software, things that are very fixable. The next is keyloggers. It's a program that gets into your computer and it follows all of your keystrokes, so it can figure out passwords, important birth dates, phrases that you use over and over again. I was really scared of that back in the day when I it's another story for another time, but you don't hear too much about keyword logins or those kind of attacks. There's another one called phishing, which is a malicious email attachment or an email with an embedded malicious link. Like, there is an African prince who wants to give you $1 million. Click this link, and do whatever, give this kind of information. Computer has a virus, just like that. There is another form of this phishing called spear phishing. It's a more advanced version where spear phishing leaves out the guesswork and uses a trusted sender address. I almost got into a spear phishing campaign when a buddy of mine's company actually emailed me with an authentic sender address and all that. But the user who sent it, his name was spelled with all Z's. So things like that you should really look for. But they can be pretty convincing. Things are really leveling up. Another kind of malware attack is denial of service. That is when a hacker overloads and crashes a server by overwhelming it with just too much information. Another malware attack, a derivative of that, is distribution of denial service. So similar to DOS, but conducted with a much larger network, huge networks. We also have web application attacks, which is SQLI, SQLI for short. A hacker will insert a malicious statement into a form of a website, thus allowing the attacker to gain access to the company's databases, including customer information, credit card data, etc. In order to prevent this attack, usually that falls on app developers, so they better secure their code, maintain their code, adding captchas or web applications that can thwart bots online that are just coming out, just trying to enter your computer, no humans behind it. So there's a lot online right now that can trip you up. There are a lot of people getting paid big money to infiltrate your systems, to sell your data on the dark web and black markets and things like that. There are political ideologies behind hacking, which is extremely scary. Then there are also personal vendettas and get-rich-quick schemes. Internet is a very treacherous place. It's a very lovely place at the same time, too. You just got to be smart and navigate it wisely. That's about all we want to speak on for right now with internet security. We have a blog coming out Wednesday, which we will get more in depth with how these attacks are affecting small businesses. What do they do if you haven't heard of them, and a more basic, thorough rundown of how you can stay safe with your small business or your personal data online. Next event we have is a lunchtime social media stroll. Come to the office, talk to Helene on July 18th, 11:30 to 12:30. Go out, get lunch, have a conversation. It's probably a beautiful day if it's in Denver. And that's about it. There's nothing else on the list for me to run down. Hope you appreciated it. It was my first time doing it. It's very nerve-wracking though. Well, with that being said, have a great day and hope to hear from you soon.